Hey Capricorn, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for November 21st, 2024. This is for Capricorn. Last shuffle for Capricorn. Let's see what's going on. So we have the honoring path and we have stuck energy. Oh gosh. So it looks like you are meant to be in a certain space. Spirit may be holding you back in some way, or you may feel like you're being held back, but it was because you can't see something yet, or you haven't seen something. Spirit's like, Capricorn, you didn't see it. Stay right there. You're not going anywhere yet. They're showing that you are um it's almost like there's something here. Spirit wants you to see something that you don't see. You may not see how successful you really are. You may be extremely successful and you don't see it. You know, sometimes we're in the middle of a transition. We're in the middle of a situation in our life, and I see a transition for you. You're in the middle of a huge shift or change in your life, and for you, you may not be able to see that you are exactly where you're meant to be, and that things are actually benefit like coming in, but you can't tell or something. You may still say you're on your way, and spirit's like you've arrived. Like, what are you talking about? How do you not see this? With the honoring path with two of swords, empress, the lovers, and hierophant. Excuse me. This is telling me that the honoring path for you is to accept that you are in a very good space. It's very difficult to see this because what you say is good is not the gold standard of spirit. You are getting a gold star energy here. And so that tells me that you have achieved a goal. You have reached a huge achievement in the spiritual realm that perhaps you are not able to see just yet. Because stuck energy tells me with Tower and Six of Pentacles, this is saying that they're waiting until you reach that epiphany. Like you need to have that light bulb moment of like, holy crap, I've arrived. I'm here. You don't see it just yet. Spirit's saying that you have an idea. You already have a preconceived notion of what arrived means, of what an achievement means, of what is honorable means. You already got that down. And that you don't see that you're already in that space because of your own personal definition. So it has you confused and blocked. There's a fog that's being lifted, but it will be lifted whether you want it to or not. Because if you don't see it, spirit is not going to let you move. So you may feel like you're stuck in place, like things are not moving. Why is it that I'm not achieving certain things and I've been putting in the work? Spirit's purposely sitting you there until you go, dude, I've made it. I'm there. I'm in Empress energy. I'm in this lover's energy. I'm in Hierophant energy, right? Which is saying that you're illuminated, or you're um it's not illuminated. What is it? It is illuminated, but there's another word for it. But you're in that space. You're enlightened. That's the word I'm looking for. The healing light, Knight of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. This is telling me that what has healed you, or what would heal you, is to understand that there's a freedom with understanding that you've arrived somewhere, that you're not having to live up to a gold standard that you've created for yourself. A lot of Capricorns, as you know, right? As you know, because you are that. You are very blessed. Capricorns come into this world already blessed with a hardworking spirit, and typically the rewards that come from hard work. Most of the time, Capricorns are highly talented and they're very hard workers. I haven't really met one yet that isn't a very hard worker in some arena, in some aspect of their life. But what I do see here is that a lot of you may have put yourself in a rut of, this is what I say success looks like. Not real, and it usually it requires extra hard work because Capricorns are slated as such. A lot of Capricorns don't see that sometimes freedom brings about, how do I put this without making it sound crazy? Like, everything in your life does not require you building a structure. Success doesn't always look like I built this glorious structure. Sometimes it looks like getting on a horse and riding across the field. You know what I mean? It's like there's no structure to what this is. There's spontaneity, unpredictability, and they're saying that this will heal you. Is to understand that you, especially if you're free, and a lot of times freedom looks like I don't have so many assets. I don't have these responsibilities, or I don't have this career or something. That's help weighing me down. I can get up and travel if I want to. I have freedom in the day to make any changes I need to. I could get up right now and go do da 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 da. For some of you, that may be very difficult, and that may be a wounding to someone. That I am not in the Hierophant path of what I think to be true of what success looks like. I didn't graduate college, or I don't have a career, but you own a business that affords you the time and freedom and space to do whatever it is that you would like to do. And maybe you don't have the finances, but you also sometimes with less finances, you have less responsibilities, right? Because you can't afford certain things anyway. So you're not going to have these assets that require more money to dump into it. So there's something about healing light being that you have the freedom to do whatever it is that you want to do in this moment. Even if you're now saying I have hardly any money in the bank, well, you are free during the day. I don't have a job right now. Well, they're saying that it would heal you to know, well, shoot, you're free right now. Get up and go look for something, or go out, and you have time and space to ponder, to be inspired, where most people don't. When they're freaking in a career, you're working all day, all night. You don't have time to do jack but drive home, eat something, take a shower, go to bed, and then you got to get back up and do it again. There's freedom in this. It's hard to see it because there's something about here. The spirit is saying that you still feel like you have not arrived because it doesn't fit what arrived looks like for you. Playing it safe with the Nine of Swords and Eight of Cups. Some of you, they're saying play it safe, and almost to the degree of like accept that there's some things you're going to be walking away from, that you need to walk away from whatever drives you when it comes to fear, because they're showing a fear. And I know that whenever I say that, especially to a Capricorn, they go, I'm not afraid of anything. And I'm like, well, if you have a certain level of like, I can't say that I'm successful unless I have these things. And so that's what drives me to be whatever it is. There's a fear that I won't have status in my life. There's a fear that I won't have these things. That's what drives me to be so successful, or makes me work so hard. They're saying that play it safe and to walk away from those fears. Who are you outside of those fears? Are you successful outside of, like, do you not see how successful you truly are? Or understand that manifestation comes from that energy of saying, I am successful right now, and then list all the things that you have in your possession, not the things you don't have, but like, okay, maybe you don't have a career. Well, now you have time to focus on a business idea, right? You have time to build it too. Maybe, what are you afraid of, kind of vibe. What is the fear, what is driving you? And I'm only saying that because fear is here. Playing it safe is about dropping fears that are not serving you. That's all. That's all it's saying here. Yeah, but they're saying gold star for Capricorn. So start from that energy and set your intentions on understanding that you already are successful. You do have people watching you. Some of you may be parents and your children are watching you, and they're saying that they think you're highly successful already. They think that you make the best decisions in the world. They're already looking at Capricorn going, Capricorn, my mom or dad is the best. They always make great decisions for me. And so if you see yourself through those eyes, then it would be easy for you to make this leap into going, yeah, I do get it, because Spirit's not going to let you change or move. It seems like they're going to hold you in the spot until you see yourself for who you really are, especially if you have children, until you see yourself through the eyes of your children, that you are their world, and that they see you in a high or a favorable light. Until you see yourself in that way, Spirit's going to make you stay in something until such time as you see it. So you could be dealing with a Taurus, very strongly Libra, Gemini, Sagittarius, Scorpio. You also could be dealing with a Leo or an Aries. Okay, so you could be Sagittarius Capricorn cusp dealing with a Scorpio Sagittarius cusp. We have Aries Taurus, Taurus Gemini. If you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.